My husband and I brought my 19-year-old sister to a barbecue with a couple close to us, but while we were there, their husband, who was in his 40s, crossed a massive line with my sister twice and we all saw it. I, 27F, Italian, live in Italy with my fiancé, 35M, German. A few months ago, we became close friends with a couple in their 40s. The wife is also Italian, and the husband is from New Zealand. They moved here about 5 years ago with their 2 boys. They always came across as the perfect family, grounded, warm, fun to be around. We'd have poker nights, play volleyball, and they often invited us over for barbecues. We genuinely trusted them and enjoyed spending time together. So when they invited us for another barbecue, I brought my 19-year-old sister along. She was visiting me, and it felt totally safe to include her. We were going to see people we considered good friends. The evening was like usual: food, drinks, music, good vibes. But later that night, after we got home, my fiancé told me something that had unsettled him. He'd noticed the husband standing very close to my sister, his hand too low on her back. At first, he wasn't sure what he saw. Maybe it was nothing. But then he saw it happen again. Let me be clear, we were all very drunk. When we arrived back home, something was off. My fiancé was asking my sister if something had happened. She hesitated for a moment, and then just broke down in tears. She admitted the husband had touched her inappropriately. Twice. She'd gotten up to get a glass of water because she felt uncomfortable, but when she came back, it happened again. I was absolutely heartbroken. Shocked. Frozen. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. What hurt even more was that my sister felt guilty. She said she didn't want to ruin our night or break our friendship with them. As if she had done something wrong. Watching her cry like that and blame herself shattered me. The man we trusted, someone we welcomed into our lives, violated that trust in such a disgusting way. And it's complicated, because his wife is a kind, sweet woman, and their kids are innocent in all this. They don't deserve the fallout, but at the same time, this can't just be swept under the rug. So my fiancé is going to confront him alone and calmly. Not to create drama, but to make it crystal clear, we saw what he did, and it's not okay. He doesn't get to walk away from this as if nothing happened. We're not trying to destroy anyone's family, but we're not protecting a predator either. This man is not who we thought he was. We'll never look at him the same again. This whole thing has changed the way I look at people. Even those who seem decent on the outside. Sometimes it only takes one moment to see what's really behind the mask. I have to say, I'm so disappointed and I feel like trash, as if I did not protect my sister. It's really shocking. You can't trust nobody nowadays. Has anyone had a similar situation? Update. Hi everyone. After sitting with it for a few days, and after reading all the comments that we must tell the wife, we decided to have a serious talk with my sister of whether she is comfortable enough for us to confront them both. I have to say we have been experiencing a lot of anger and negativity, mean comments by her said out loud, how disgusted she is feeling, etc. It's been tough for me to deal with all this, especially as I am responsible of her and I was supposed to protect her from these things. I know that this anger and lashing out is her way of dealing with the situation and I understand her completely, still it's very hard and it hurts. We made the decision to just create a group chat with them both, husband and wife, and explain everything exactly what happened. In the message, we described what happened, how deeply it affected my sister, and how we all felt completely betrayed by someone we trusted. My fiancé witnessed it too but wasn't sure until my sister confirmed it. So they can't say that my sister is making this whole thing up because it was witnessed. We didn't ask for anything from them. We simply stated the truth. My sister made it clear that the only form of justice she felt she had was us exposing what happened to both of them, so that they have to carry that weight. She didn't want to stay silent, so I admire her for that. The wife was the only one that responded privately. She said that she was sorry for what has happened and sorry that my sister was uncomfortable but quickly shifted the tone, making it seem that we are making it more than a big deal it actually is, and in her personal opinion we don't have to end everything because of this. She also said that she is sure that her husband will get back to my fiancé and respond in his own words. She ended it with best of luck. Goodbye. No real apology, no ownership, no accountability. Just a huge wall to the whole thing. But here's the part that makes me wonder even more, they never reached out after that night. Normally, they'd follow up by inviting us for drinks, it was part of our regular rhythm. But this time? Silence. Honestly, I think she already knew something. So, this has been a painful process, but one thing I know, we protected my sister, and we didn't allow this to be buried. That alone gives us peace. What happens now to them, I'm pretty sure they will continue together and act as if this has never happened and she will protect her husband no matter what. Typical.